Hola amigos, hay una razón por qué anime. So wait, if you're like me, you've been waiting pretty much eons for a new season of Overlord to come out because the other three were just so good. To be honest, I think it's just a masterpiece. I would even go as far to say top 5 anime, in my opinion, especially when it comes down to like MMORPG and fantasy. I love the concept of Overlord. It's very cool, and I feel like everyone likes the idea of a villain. Almost on some assassination classroom vibe, I just love the idea of an OP character that you just have to use like a lot of willpower and maybe even the power of teamwork and aspirations to fight them. Or just someone that's just overpoweredly strong. Overall, One Punch Man being my favorite, Assassination Classroom being somewhere in the top 10, and then Overlord being somewhere in the top 5. They are still making us wait for this masterpiece, but it's okay as long as it doesn't look like 7 deadly frames. If you know, you know. If you don't really understand what the concept of Overlord is, it's pretty much if you had a Town Hall 12 on Clash of Clans and pretty much you teleported into that reality, almost pay to win for real, and almost aimbotting everybody because you had bot hacks on your modded Xbox from a seasoned giveaway in 2018, and you're pretty much going crazy, having all this money by doing Command X 100 times and having just everything. And I just love it. I 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 feel like they outdid themselves, to be honest. And I just feel like I need another season. They can cast me as a voice actor, a filler, a random guy. It doesn't really matter. I will just be there. I can be just there. I just love what they did with the show. And I just like that pretty much Anzo Gon, Overlord, he's a smart guy, but he's just like your average person, like just your average person. But his NPCs, his non-playable characters, when he was playing that video game, pretty much foresee everything for him and think really good, like pretty much all 200 IQs across the board. They are so smart and they help him through pretty much everything. Sometimes I even view them as characters sometimes, but they're NPCs. And as he looks for his real friends, because he's like, I can't be the only one trapped here. I feel like the reason he really wants to find them is so he can take over the world with them. He ended up telling his NPCs, I'm gonna really just call them his teammates, that he wants to take over the world. His real idea was just, hey, I just want to find my friends. And I think it's a really great anime. 9.8 out of 10, 10 out of 10. I love it. I just cannot stop thinking about it. My first time watching it about 2019. Beautiful. Oh yeah. But you know me. The concept of somebody that's just so overpowered, there's no real point of fighting them because like pretty much will just turn into like a fading white amount of ash, like when someone gets blown away. I can pretty much see how this is going. Like even if it's like 2-3v1. Hey man, you got me? Yeah man, we got this. Like it's over. Like you've already lost. You're looking at your buddy like, oh, what happened? I just love the concept of just a person that's better than everyone else. How Overlord pretty much perceives the world and how he goes about things. He's pretty much like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna do what I want. If you're in my way, you're just gonna die. Like, it doesn't really matter how you do it. And I just really love that, like, the depiction they gave him. In season 1, it was very obvious he was just trying to look for things to do. Throughout season 2, takes things up a notch. Iron's just like building his empire, flexing his power, and just watching like all the low tier characters like try to fight him. Like, it's hilarious. I just love it. I just love it. Fanboying, to be honest. It's just like a bunch of level 13s on GTA 5 trying to be a level 100. Like I'm literally flying on a flying bicycle, and you just have what, a truck, and you're just trying to hit me. That's pretty much what it is. Like, it's so amazing. And in season 3, he's pretty much like unstoppable, has a whole army of undead. But here's what I really like. So my favorite of season 4 is when we get to see a hint of a possible character that he'll be fighting in the future. A Blue Eyes Dragon. Pretty much from Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm not gonna lie, I can't wait to watch that. Oh, needs at least 3 more seasons. The whole basis is just an Overlord skeleton. A man that can do magic. I like it. I love this. I really like how this is going. It's just so much fun to watch. And people always want like heavy, really detailed animations, but people never understand like the things animators go through to make it. And a lot of times, a lot of animators are very underrated. Like for most shows, we all know that Madhouse is kind of under a lot of stress. One Punch Man coming out soon, Overlord coming out soon. I'm just gonna have a moment where I just turn off the blinds. Oh Jesus, maybe I'm getting tired talking about how much I love Overlord. I'm gonna be locking the doors, closing the blinds, and pretty much not speaking or talking to anyone till I can binge all of these and make videos on them. So I just might be here for a couple years. But that's pretty much concluding on Overlord. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind as we speak. That's enough of me doing that. So pretty much season 5 is coming, a lot of fans are losing their minds, and Einzelgone is about to return back to the screen. We're talking about new plot lines, more political drama, and of course more undead zombies with switches and blickies. So pretty much for the animation studios and conditions, Madhouse, which is the legendary studio behind Overlord, as well as like One Punch Man and Death Note, also my favorites. If you've seen any of the work, like you guys know they don't mess around. They're top tier when it comes to like to animation and quality, and the visuals always have been on point with Overlord, especially One Punch Man. Jesus. Reports about anime studios after highlights the grind and the animators go through, pretty much working 13-14 hour shifts every day. Like, just barely able to see their family. All they can do is just draw out what they thought their family looked like. And I'm not gonna lie, I just love it all. I do wish they had better working conditions, but I always gotta give credit where it's due. I think these guys are amazing, and they're doing me proud. They don't know who I am, but they're doing me proud personally. I just love everything they do, and I'm just so grateful. For the release date, we can expect it by 2025 or early 2026. For the Overlord Season 5 trailer, sadly, there is no trailer for the 4th season of this series as of now. However, one might expect to be seen quite soon. The Overlord cast, I don't know if you know these guys, but I can't wait to watch it, to be honest. I've just been waiting a long time, and hope to see y'all in the next video.